Hi, namaste, and welcome back to our channel. Actually, I was not in a thought of doing any video, but I had something to share with you all. That is, recently one of our subscriber joined my channel. I never mentioned anyone to join my channel, but even then, he took the initiation to join my channel, and his name is Mr. Sudhakar Chitanuri. I felt very happy because the amount he paid is the first penny that I am earning from YouTube. I did not even get a single penny till date from YouTube. I am still some more watch hours far away from monetization. I hope I would get monetized soon and also get paid from the YouTube soon so that it can help me to treat some of my financial issues. So here's a shout out for you, sir, Mr. Sudhakar Chitanuri. Thank you so much for paying me, and thanks to all my subscribers who are supporting me for a long time. And now, coming to today's video. In this video, I am going to tell you one of the most important things that each and everyone is missing while learning English. That is self-learning. Yes, so many of us rely on YouTube, rely on coaching classes, rely on language exchange groups, but we do not ever rely on self-learning. I don't understand why. Do you know? I learned English by myself. Yes, if you learn yourself, then you would have a clear cut picture on what are you learning. So in this video, I am going to give you 4 techniques that helped me a lot, and you can see how am I speaking English now, right? These techniques really helped me a lot. These are very simple techniques, and I want you also to try at your home and start speaking English fluently. Okay, so the first technique is repetition technique. It is also called a shadowing technique. It is a very easy technique in which you are going to pick up a story. Okay, I usually practice this with animated stories, and later on when I was comfortable in imitating the animated stories, then I went on to English speeches. I used to do shadowing technique. I used to practice shadowing technique using those videos also, because I wanted to pick up. I wanted to pick up in this language in an overall view. So let me show you how this imitation technique goes on. So first of all, what are you going to do is that on YouTube, or you can select any audiobook also, it's up to you. You are going to pick up a video, and then you are going to try to listen to that particular sentence, and then you are going to start imitating the sentence as it is. Okay?
Once upon a time, there was an old lady who lived in a small village.
Once upon a time, there was an old lady who lived in a small village. If you are not comfortable, then just paste the video, okay? When you go here to the settings, then here you are going to see this playback speed, okay? Go to that playback speed, and you can reduce the speed of that particular video, so that if you are not able to catch that speed, then first of all practice in 0.25.
She was very kind, wise, and always happy.
She was very kind, wise, and always happy.
People in the village loved her very much.
The people in the village loved her very much.
They often came to her to ask for advice
They often came to her to ask her advice,
or to talk about their problems.
or to talk about their problems.
One day, a young man from the village asked her,
One day, a young man from the village asked her,
"Why are you always happy?
Why are you always happy?
No matter what happens, you never seem sad."
No matter what happens, you never seem sad.
Don't you ever feel bad when things go wrong?
Don't you ever feel bad when things go wrong?
The old lady smiled gently and replied,
The old lady smiled and gently and replied,
My dear, life is full of ups and downs.
My dear, life is full of ups and downs.
Some days are good and some days are bad.
Some days are good and some days are bad.
But I learned that happiness comes from inside.
But I learned that happiness comes from inside,
Not from what happens around me.
not from what happens around me. Okay? In this way, you need to start imitating whatever is there. Okay? That is the first step. If you are not comfortable with the speed, as I told you, just go to the playback settings and reduce the speed of this particular video. In the second step, you are going to speak along with the speaker as I have done now. In the third step, what are you going to do is that again you are going to go back to the first and you are going to turn your volume down and you must start reading the subtitles here. Okay? Now you need to check whether you are able to catch that speed or not. That is how I used to practice shadowing technique. Let us see whether I will be able to catch the speed of this particular video or not. Once upon a time, there was an old lady who lived in a small village. She was very kind, wise, and always happy. The people in the village loved her very much. They often came to her to ask for advice or talk about their problems. One day, a young man from the village asked her, "Why are you always happy no matter what happens? You never seem sad. Don't you ever feel bad when things go wrong?" The old lady smiled and gently and replied, "My dear, life is full of ups and downs. Some days are good and some days are bad. But I learned that happiness comes from inside, not from what happens around me." Okay? So, this is how I used to do imitation technique. I used to practice shadowing technique. So, if you like it and if you find it useful, try it for yourself. You just need to select a video of just 3 to 4 minutes, that is up to you, and start practicing this technique each and every day. Then definitely within a very short period of time you will be able to see changes in your speaking skills. The second technique that helped me in order to improve my English speaking skills is that speaking in front of the mirror. What I used to do is that I used to pick up a topic, okay, and then I used to first of all write it down. When I was in my initial stages of learning English, I could not speak spontaneously. So what I used to do was that I used to make some notes. For example, the topic is my home. I used to describe my home in 1 or 2 paragraphs, and then I used to practice it and then speak in front of the mirror so that I will not stuck in between due to lack of words, because I already practiced what to speak. So try this technique. Okay, you are going to place a mirror in front of you which is not too big or not too short. Okay, at least the mirror should be of this much size, like your camera. Example, take your camera, it is the correct size, so that you will be able to see at least up to here of yourself. Your facial expressions must be clear. You must be able to understand what you are speaking. Okay, and the best benefit of this method is that you will be able to hear whatever that comes out from your mouth. And not only that, you would be facing yourself in the mirror, right? So it is a feeling that you are speaking in front of other person. By practicing this method day by day, you are automatically coming out of your comfort zone, and it will be very easy to you to speak English when you are in a situation to speak with other person suddenly. Okay, you will not get panicked when you are supposed to speak with some other person suddenly. It will be quite easy to you. So try this technique. Try to speak in front of the mirror at least for 5 minutes a day during your initial stages. The next technique that helped me is role play technique. In this technique, what I used to do is that I used to take a character, like if there are 2 to 3 characters. Then I used to pick up one of the characters and I used to involve in it, and then I used to tell the dialogues of that character. And next I am going to pick up the character B. Next I am going to pick up the character C. For example, take you met a friend in a restaurant. That is the scene. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that I am person A and the other person is person B. Then I am going to speak the dialogues of myself. Hey, how are you, Seema? Long time no see. I thought you are staying here itself. Oh, it's such a good news. When did you get married? Where are you working right now? These are some of the questions that I would ask. And now I am going to be in the person B, be in the position of person B and tell the answers. Hi, how are you, Gowthami? I am fine. The next question I asked was, I thought you were living here, right? Next, my friend would reply, no, I recently shifted to Bombay as I got married. Next, I asked her about her marriage, right? Thank you. I did not even think of my marriage, but it happened suddenly, all of a sudden. That is the dialogue of character B. Okay. Then I asked, where is she working now? Next, I would reply, now I am working in a well reputed agricultural marketing company. The pay is quite good and I am earning enough. Life is running smoothly. Okay. So this is character A and this is character B. First I will tell all the dialogues of character A and next I would tell the dialogues of character B. The main important thing in this role play technique is that you need to write your own dialogues. You should not copy from anywhere. Right? First take a situation, write the dialogues of A and write the dialogues of B, or write the dialogue of A, B, A, B, A, B. It is more easier. Right. So try this technique without fail. Last and final technique that I like a lot is picture description technique. Already I have done a video. If you want, you can check it. I will put it in the iCards. This is a very beautiful technique. I liked it very much because by practicing just 3 to 5 minutes each and every day, we will be able to see the results with our own eyes. We will come to know the outcome very easily. Yes, it is a very effective technique. It is really a very effective technique. I liked this technique a lot and I practiced this technique, and still whenever I want to practice this technique, I never think. I just pick up some random picture from the Google and start describing. Let me show you how this technique goes on. Already the link will be in the iCards and I will also add that video in the screens. Please check it out. Just I am going to give you a small demo. So this is the picture and you need to start describing the picture like, I think it's around 4 p.m. The boy is coming back home from his school. He is carrying a blue color bag. He is very neatly dressed. He is carrying a pink book in his right hand. On seeing him, his pets, a dog and a cat, are coming running to him. There are two beautiful colored birds flying in the sky. One blue color bird is sitting on the branch of the tree. I think it's a mango tree because there are mango fruits. There are so many butterflies because there are so many flowers in that garden. I think his mother is waiting for him near the entrance of the house. His house is very cute. There are so many trees around his house. Such a beautiful environment. I also want to build such a house. Okay, this is how picture description goes. You need to see the picture and describe each and every element that is present. Each and every minute detail you need to speak out. Okay, you need to describe each and everything that you can see in this picture. First of all, try to take very simple pictures and later on increase the complexity of the pictures, then it will be very easy to you. Okay, so these are the 4 techniques that I love to practice even today, and I practice also. The first technique is repetition technique or shadowing technique. The second technique is speaking in front of the mirror. The third technique is role play technique, and the fourth technique is picture description technique. Try these techniques and let me know which technique you found useful. Okay, let me know in the comments, because so many people are eager to know whether these techniques are working really or not. If you post that yes ma'am, repetition technique helped me a lot, or mirror technique helped me, or you can also post what are the troubles you are facing while using that particular technique, then I would give you the solution, right? So first of all, practice these 4 techniques, and after you practiced, put in the comments which technique you are practicing. Okay, right now tell me whether you are going to practice these techniques or not in the comment section. If you are truly eager to learn English, then definitely go to the comment section and comment, yes, I am going to practice at least one of these techniques right from today. I would be waiting to read your comments. Thank you so much for watching till the end. See you soon in the next video as soon as possible.